Hello everyone, in this video we'll be doing some retro gaming with Arthur Quest for Excalibur. This is a text-based adventure game and it came out in 1989. I'm playing the PC version in DOSBox, but it also came out for Apple II and Amiga. The game is set in England, or an area where they call Glastonbury-ish, and you play as Arthur. So King Lot has stolen Excalibur and you need to retrieve it. And to do so, you'll meet various characters along the way who will help you. You need to solve various missions or quests in order to obtain items which are needed to get further into the game. There is a map layout which you can navigate with a mouse, or you can type in the commands of where you want to go. The graphics do look nice and colourful, although the pictures are very small. What should a good knight do before starting a quest?
Pray.
Pray. I didn't realise that. Because you need to get all these points.
Throughout the course of the game you gain points. So as you can see at the moment we have 10 chivalry points. You also get points for wisdom, experience and quest. Although the meter given is up to 100, you can gain more than 100 points by the end of the game, as we have seen in our first playthrough.
Yes, yeah, we did. Oh, I've faffed around for too long and I'm dead already. Well, rotting in a jail. So gravestone was blank. The man who will lie here has not been born.
So this is actually a reference to Lancelot, according to the hints at the end.
Ah, the idiot. Or is he intelligent? We're not sure. All we know, he has no concept of value. Gets things from his invisible friend, who is actually invisible. So he does do something other than take all your stuff. How does he know your name's Arthur? Oh yeah, that's right, he's an idiot who's intelligent. So he gets a magic spell that can allow you to change to a different animal, and conveniently all the animals here are things that you need in the game. Funny old thing that. Oh, it doesn't understand things in these text games. So Floyd only imagines half of what he thinks he imagines. One of the first objectives you need to do is eat. There are 3 days in the game and you have to eat once per day. So let's go in the tavern and get some food, or beer. No, just food. So we need to become an owl, but perhaps not yet. A farmer picks up a knife and skewers you through the heart. Oh well, okay, so don't change to an animal in front of anyone. Well. So this was published in 1989 by Infocom. On reading the history about them, Infocom was bought by Activision straight afterwards, and that was the end of them. So I played this game when I was young, and I thought, well, I would like to see it again, and after a very nice, generous donation, I picked up a copy from eBay, and this was not particularly cheap. But it does seem to be very rare, because I've been sitting there waiting for another copy to appear, well, for the PC version, and there just hasn't been anything much at all. There's 2 formats of the game included, one 3.5-inch floppy disk, or 3 5.25-inch floppy disks. The game box includes an instruction manual, a book of hours, or poems, which is essential for later on due to the copy protection. The booklets within this box are very delicate nowadays, so I won't actually be looking any further at these. I've got a digital copy. I find it interesting that they encourage you to make a backup copy of your original floppy disks. Well, I suppose they could easily be damaged, so why not?
I couldn't see that happening nowadays when you open a game and it says we kind of encourage you to make a copy of this game, although of course fewer and fewer people are buying physical copies of games.
True enough, yeah. No one enters unless they know the password. The early form of copyright protection. We have to say a certain verse to the soldier, which is written in the instruction manual, but we don't know which line of the verse they want yet. To get the password, you have to break into the castle prison, free a prisoner, knock out a guard, give the prisoner the guard's helmet so we can disguise him, sneak up behind King Lot's throne, listen for when he says the password, go back out towards the castle exit, but we need some sort of disguise and, well, since we want to be a knight, we need some armour, a nice shiny shield, and then we can say the password. So, not overly cryptic. This game is quite amusing for doing a little bit of trolling, so we need to get the knight's attention who is in the pavilion there. So we can either knock on the door or blow the horn. The wording's a bit different depending what you do. What the deuce has happened to manners? Doesn't anyone knock anymore? It's not my fault there's some damn fool that hung that horn there. The Red Knight gives you a whole list of items that he requires, and you have to do all these in order to complete the quest. So yeah, there's a few list of things here. And they're all scattered around the map, so yeah, we'll have to retrieve all them. There's a little leprechaun.
So what enticed the leprechaun? A bottle of spices. Well, at least in return, we did get a bottle of whiskey from him. Even though we didn't get our gold.
I wanted gold, but actually maybe we could just drink the whiskey. Oh, but I wanted a drink.
So unfortunately, we'd like to get across, but there is a boar in the way. Before we deal with the boar, we need to deal with the invisible knight. Yeah. Well, we've lost the whiskey now. that was not a good choice, Quids.
Oh, he's now madder than ever.
Yeah, we're going to have to restore that. Well, I think because we've lost some whiskey. It might be necessary later.
Hey, beautiful woman. Morning.
Excuse me?
Oh.
So effectively, we've changed into an eel and swam a bit through the lake, and we can see the lady of the lake sleeping through a window.
So the golden bracelet is one of the items that we needed. And now for a bit of 80s trolling. We've got to wake the Kraken up and retrieve that golden bracelet. And examining the rowboat, we can see the sword Excalibur is still in there, so King Lot has lied about it. Too bad we can't move the sword yet. Well, certainly not as an eel. So you can't bite him, but of course, being an eel, we can do something else.
I'm very amused by the Kraken's face, I'll just say. It's very grumpy.
He does indeed. He'll definitely be grumpy now. Now we'll go back to being a human so we can retrieve the bracelet from the Kraken. And what better way to retrieve it?
Get sword.
Oh. By using our sword. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
So yes, as a turtle, we swam through the bracelet, obtaining it. Unfortunately, trying to change back into a human while having the bracelet around our neck causes us to get strangled by the bracelet. At least it doesn't end the game at this point, and we revert back into a turtle. So what can we do as a turtle?
I think we can retract our head, can't we? Pull head into shell. Or even pull in head, we can't be too specific. Oh, should we eat a shriveled and black apple?
We can try.
Apples should always be eaten shriveled and black, shouldn't they? Oh no, that's right, they don't. Whoops.
Oh. So at this point ending the game, we have managed to ascend to the rank of knight. But yeah, so we'll restore and try this again.
Yeah, maybe just undo.
Yeah. So another reason to deal with the boar is that the Red Knight wanted a tusk. So let's try and kill two birds with one stone, as it were.
Oh, that apple does have a certain effect on things, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Poisonous.
Yeah, but now we need to get across the chasm.
If only we can fly by being an owl. Yay. The dragon needs his booze.
Yeah, so it's a bit interesting. So the first is actually a quote from W.C. Fields, A Drunk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the first time you try to get past the dragon, he gives you a bit of a hint. The second time he gives you an even bigger hint for how to placate him so that he'll let you past.
Yeah. Now to give the dragon what he wants. A beer, no, whiskey. He had the picture there, his neck's all twisted. He's drunk and tipsy. The dragon starts to sing drinking songs.
Specifically dragon drinking songs.
Yeah. Do you think that would be in Welsh?
Possibly. Or the Celtic, yeah, some Celtic language of the precursing Welsh.
He tries to walk in a straight line and fails. Well, he's no good for driving, is he?
Don't drink and fly.
And crashes to the ground out cold, smashing the whiskey jug in the process. Oh, I wanted that whiskey. Ghostly apparition. I don't like apparitions. I want to attack them.
Yeah, so the thing is the apparitions are just ghosts, but attacking them will make them angry. I think the real approach to take with this is just to ignore them.
I don't want to. Nice. Oh.
I didn't think it would actually kill you, though.
Yeah.
They become real, okay.
Yeah.
And we're still a knight, so we haven't actually advanced too much, really.
True.
Never mind.
Yeah. Isn't there another story of... Yeah, Medusa turns things to stone, doesn't she? Ancient Greek. I think tales are mixed up here. And the same way, isn't it? Point shield at Medusa. Basilisk.
Yeah, I find it quite interesting how across different cultures you get these same kind of themes coming across in different stories and with different people. There's quite a lot of information, I should say, about the kind of history behind this game when you complete the game through the hints section. So yeah, we were reading that for a little bit after we completed it the first time around.
Say Nev, challenge accepted.
Yes, we're guessing at the pronunciation based on Welsh.
Yeah. Oh, no, we can't do it. Okay, we're getting out of here. It's too hot in this room. We're close to a demon. But there's a cold room in the game, so we could say something here and take it back round.
Oh, yes.
See, there is a way around it. Take your words around into the room. Oh, she's pretty. I think we should touch her breasts.
You? Yeah, try. I'm interested to see what kind of thing there's going to be. With breasts does not register in the game. Oh.
Okay, we better not do second base. What do we do first? First base, isn't it? Oh, okay, we don't want to kiss her now, do we? Teeth are pointed. Last second you pull away. Yeah, I don't want to kiss anything like that. It's too specific, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we definitely don't want to kiss that. The demon has something we want, so we're going to have to trade with him. Not a good idea to trade with him, but yes, we're going to have to.
So he has asked us to unlock the manacles that are keeping him in place. So should we just try doing that? Save.
Now we do it.
I like how it just disappears.
Yeah, we've got to take the key first, but now we do it. Oops. So it doesn't say anything about unlocking and then locking him back up. Oh, he's not happy with that. Triple curse on your head. Not just a double, but a triple. Now be gone. Ooh, scary. So we need to eat one more time. So since the idiot has no concept of value and he's playing with some sort of food, we can give him some weeds and get a dead mouse in return. And then with a certain animal, we can eat the mouse. Tasty.
Almost as good as Purina Badger Chow.
Yeah. Now to annoy King Lot by slapping him with the gauntlet. We need to challenge him to a duel. So we're going to try and attack Lot, but we probably won't win.
But what could distract Lot? Well, we have a bracelet at the moment, and Lot seems to be quite driven by shiny things.
Yeah. With King Lot distracted by the shiny bracelet, we can deal a final blow and spare him. He swears his eternal allegiance to us, although we probably shouldn't trust him. Then we can call the Lady of the Lake, step forth into the lake where Excalibur has been sunken in the rowboat. Then finally we pull the sword from the stone, and that is it. And that's the end of Arthur Quest for Excalibur. It was an interesting text-based adventure game for the time, although I have to say it's probably not aged particularly well, and it's over really quickly. And once you know where to go, you can complete the game in, an hour.
Thank you for watching.
See you all later.